Right, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, from doubling us to the elders and apostles in Israel.
That's right.
We rule and teach well. To the Akim, to the highways and byways, pushing this word in truth and sincerity.
That's right.
And to the brothers and sisters in the truth.
Alright. So I'll quickly do like an overview on the mark of the beast. Due to, you know, everything that's going on right now. Give me classic Revelation 13. No. Give me Exodus 21. Exodus 21. And you can get Revelation 13 there. So, as you know, right now we're in a very, you know, prophetic. You know, we live in very prophetic times. You know, with the coronavirus, which I'm sure you all know, Israel, that, you know, these things were prophesied in the Bible, man. The Most High been talking, the prophet been prophesizing about the pestilence, you know, and the plague that will befall on us, that will, you know, visit the Yahweh, the Most High visiting, you know, this world. And as a result, what do you have? We have coronavirus, which is a very serious pandemic. It started in China, and now, you know, in Italy right now, they're on quarantine. In France, you know, they can't have a gathering of more than 100 people. And, yes, and right now, you know, in the UK, we got how, you know, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, which, I mean, he wanna see how it goes first. But I'm sure they have planned, you know, to shut down the schools and everything as, you know, that sickness, you know, the virus takes over the country. So we live in a very difficult time, and this is the time for us to really, you know, seek Yahweh, you know, seek the Lord, and also to repent. But so right now in America there's a state of emergency in a lot of states, right? So as you know,
if I can say something, with the state of emergency, when you look at what that allows them to do, that allows them to bring in laws which you can't really distribute.
That's right.
Yeah, so, you know, you see them, there's a video I saw where they're brought in the state of emergency. You got these soldiers, the armies, bringing in food, and this is what they'll do. They'll use the armies to bring in certain things, put them in certain areas, so that when they're really ready to clamp down now, these armies are already set in place. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And that way you won't be able to escape. You see, one thing you have to understand with these governments is that they're planning everything years ahead, right? So if the same thing happened in this country, what do you think is going to happen? Not even in this country alone, in Europe and in America, what's going to happen? Because the coronavirus, we know that when that hit, it kind of affects the money. It affects the currency and the trade and everything, right? Because a lot of the ports in China, which is a big trader, were locked down. So therefore, the business is not flowing. And what's going to happen is going to affect the currency. And if we not, I mean, the way things are going, I won't be surprised if there's an inflation of the pound, of the dollar, and the euro. Then we're talking about the mark of the beast now. Then we're talking about the mark of the beast now. Because it's simple, they will say, right now, the economy is down, so we need to bring a new solution. And not going to bring the cheap.
Hi honey, how are you doing?
Yeah, these are all little things, because nothing don't really happen just like that.
That's right.
They put little plans in place, like little things in place to implement things further down the line.
Yeah.
And that's how these things go. Like I'm saying, with that state of emergency thing, once that's in now, they can bring in laws which even overrides the constitution of the American government.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it's things like this that they can use to implement martial law that you hear brothers speak about, things to implement the chip, and all of these things that you hear brothers speak about. You know, but everything is done in little stages. They don't just do it one time, because if they do it one time and nothing's in place, then people can uprise without them being able to control it.
That's right. So ultimately it's the Most High doing.
That's right.
Ultimately it's the Most High doing. Everything is written in our Bible, and we're going to read few, you know, precepts for you to understand. I'm sure you know about but as I say, repetition is it's wisdom, you know. The more we talk about it, the more you get into your system. And what is the preparation? The preparation is now, I can see people, you know, buying so many stuff in shops and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean nothing, because at the end of the day, the protection comes from the Most High Yahweh. That's the real protection. You see?
Only protection.
That's the only protection. That's the real protection, the spiritual protection, like the Bible speaks about in Ezekiel 9. You know, that's one of my favorite precepts, Ezekiel 9, 4 and 6. You know?
Change your name to Ezekiel.
Yeah, so let's my name is Yarazakar Ezekiel anyway. So yeah, read Exodus 21.
Right. This is Exodus 21 and 1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. Thou buy an evil servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the seventh he shall go out free for nothing.
That's right.
If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself.
That's right.
And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost. That's right. And his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever.
That's right. So that's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
You see, they take everything from us. They take everything from this Bible. But because the peon, the public is not knowing, you know, are ignorant, they don't understand where this thing comes from. So this is where it comes from. So basically, total control of the people. Yeah. Hold on. Total control of the people. So they bring out a problem, right? And then they bring out a solution. And that solution that will bring out, right, after a while will be the mark of the chip, which will control everyone. Because I'll give you an example. They can even, you know, get people to be fair and say, listen, for you to be protected, for you to have the vaccine, for you to be healed, you need the mark of the beast. You need a chip. And I guarantee you people will be running to get that chip.
With the state of emergency that they got the army bringing in food, so that's another way they can bring in the chip.
That's right.
You know, for us to know who's had, you need that chip. Yeah, that's what they'll say to you. Oh, if you take the chip, it makes it easier for us to know who's had food, who's not had food.
That's right.
But that's all part of you joining onto their system,
right?
You know, showing who you serve. When the Most High said, "Don't do these things."
Right, and I can guarantee you, don't take the chip, because we're gonna read scriptures that will tell you why you shouldn't take the chip, man. One thing you don't want to do is take the chip, but at the end of the day, you know, men of Yahweh going. So if you were programmed to have the chip, there's nothing you can do. That's why you have to accept the truth right now. That's why you have to follow the law, the commandments, so you can have the divine protection of Yahweh.
That's right.
So you can have mercy on you, because if you don't, then you're gonna be, you know, thrown into Esau and the enemy hands. And these people are not playing, because one thing about Esau will carry out the task, man. He will carry out the task 100%, because he was born for that.
And if you remember as well, you know, the other day we did a lesson on how the New Testament is basically paraphrasing the Old Testament.
That's right.
Now when you read about the chip in the New Testament, in Revelation, there's similar instances of you joining on, accepting that mark in the Old Testament. Right. So we just read one in Numbers. This is Deuteronomy,
bring it out,
chapter 15, verse 16. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. And part of that chip is you showing your master that you want to join on to them.
That's why I was going with it. Yeah. But you got to go right.
You don't want to obey the Most High. You want to obey your earthly master, which we ain't got an earthly master, but you know what I'm saying. The person that you put above the Most High, that says, and it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. Then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear onto the door. So that's you taking that mark. Like you hear brothers go into the New Testament, go into that word, that charagma, that's you getting that mark. It says, then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear onto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. That's us joining onto this system, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the hour of temptation for us as well, because the most I want to see who's really down with the truth.
That's right.
You know? Because we ain't going to get in the kingdom easily, you know? We're going to go through much tribulation. So let's get ready in the spirit. Anyway, read Revelation. I know you'll be waiting to read 13, 16.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Stop here. And that's what's going on right now. So like my brother says, step by step, they're taking us there. Step by step, they're taking us there to the point where they're going to make it mandatory. But they're so clever that they're going to put you in a weak position. So you don't have no choice but to accept the chip. That's what they're doing right now. That's the first stage, coronavirus. There might come another, it might be a financial, crisis or something like that. And then you will be pressed, because the Bible says when you read it that you won't be able to buy nor sell without that chip. So ultimately you will want to take the chip. But that's where the trap is, for the most I call it the hour of temptation. Right, let's go.
And that's like what we just read in the Old Testament. You taking that mark, saying, this is who I love. So that's showing the Most High that you love him by following what he says. When he says, don't take it, you're going to join on to who you serve, man. You're going to listen to who you serve.
That's right.
Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right. So that's it. Read it again.
This is the book of Revelation, verse 13, chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right. And you can imagine people, not being able to go to Tesco, to go to Iceland, to go and buy the stuff. Can you imagine that? People are not strong nowadays for that, man. It will take this. Can you bring out? You can bring out Ezekiel. Okay, so basically it will take the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, for you to withstand that hour of temptation, man. It's going to be serious. Look over it, go.
I was going to say, even with this virus thing that's going around, people are going like, they're bugging out for toilet paper.
And with that toilet paper, I don't get it. Why are you buying up toilet paper?
But you know what it goes to show? It goes to show that people are weak-minded, they're bugged, that they can easily be manipulated.
I mean, if it was food you were buying up to store, I could understand that. But toilet paper.
Well, you know what? Because the government pushed them to do that. So whatever the government tell them, that's what they do. So when they, exactly, subtly. So when they come and say, we should take the sheep, most people will take them. And right now, that's the test. They're testing the people to see if they're willing to do whatever the government is telling them to do. Yeah, 9, start at 4.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So he's saying here, read that one again, set the mark.
Set a mark upon the forehead.
So set the mark upon the forehead. That mark is different from the mark of the beast. Because the mark of the beast goes back to that word, charagma, which is a mark, a physical mark. But that one's talking about the protection. See, the seal, the badge of protection that we need. And the reason why I pray is because right now, for us to be able to withstand the tribulation that we're about to go through, we need that mark, man. We need it to mark. That spiritual protection, that mercy of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai.
say it's like, the option is going to be to take one of two marks. Either take the mark of the Most High and his seal, or take the mark of the beast.
That's right.
It's the only two choices. You can't be lukewarm, you've got to be hot or cold, one or the other. Make your choice.
This is Isaiah chapter 8 verse 16. It says, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples.
That's right.
That's the mark that we're going to have.
That's right. So now is the time for you, to see, because the Bible says in their affliction they will seek me early. So may that be your, the sign for you to seek the Most High Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai early. Because after that, and right now the doors of grace are, is closing.
That's right.
The door of grace is closing as we speak. So very soon the mercy will be gone. The mercy will be gone, and your choice, you will have made your choice.
And then you scoffers,
that's right.
Bring it out. Getting on my nerves.
Bring it out.
You scoffers is going to see in that day. You're not going to be scoffing in that day. You're really getting on my nerves, man.
That's right.
And all you religions as well. We're going to see who's got the truth
right the whole time.
Yeah, who's got the truth. That day we're going to see who's right and who's wrong.
That's right.
Yeah? And these words will never fall.
That's right.
These words will never fall.
That's right.
But we're teaching you the truth and you don't want to listen.
Oh, by the way, get about the truth. Let's get about the truth. Who wants to know what is
14.
Okay, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2.
Right.
And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
For the vision is what?
Is yet for an appointed time.
That's right.
But at the end it shall speak.
But at the end it shall speak.
And not lie.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. So, you see, the word is not lying. I'm sure when we were preaching few months ago, people were taking it for a fool. I remember there was time when we were talking about repent, the judgment. Even in the old camp, we were talking about that. People thought it was a joke. Even with other camps in America and that, we'll be talking about that same prophecy forever. But look now, it's manifesting, man. It's manifesting, Carrier.
So though it tarry, wait for it.
That's right.
Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
It will not tarry, meaning it won't be long before it comes to manifest. And that's what's going on right now. So you being out there, you simple one, better wake up, and get that truth, man. Because if you don't get it, you'll be damned. If you don't get that truth now, but it's over for you, you already marked. Carry on. Revelation 14. Revelation 14, right.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Before you go further, okay, that's America, man.
Nyt on tullut 3-0 perään.
All nations follow her. It's America. Okay? They went all over the place. Everyone want to be American. Everyone want to do business in America. So all the philosophy, right? All the philosophy and all the wrong ways, all the evil ways were put to the nation of America. But the Most High now is prophesying regarding her falling. So we are witnessing the beginning of the end.
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great war that sitteth upon many waters.
That's right.
And one thing you'd find out about America, they've got army bases, literally near enough every country. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
That's right, with the wine of the fornication. That's the philosophy, that's the teaching, that's everything that you see goes wrong.
Everything,
The
man.
falsehood, that's the wine. You know, that's the fornication. But we're about to see America fall. But why America is falling, while Europe is falling, while the top guys are falling, they won't go without a fight. But that's part of the Most High plan ultimately. So we will go through much tribulation. So the kingdom will come, but before that, we will witness tribulation. So the question, which side are you on? Are you on the side of the condemned? Are you on the side of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh? Because you can't be in between, you know. You gotta choose one. There's no in between in that.
Verse 9. Yeah, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
And these people that and these people that actually think that you're going to escape the Lord's judgment, you know, like I'm saying, a lot of our people are frightened of this coronavirus. That's because you ain't got no belief. When we come out here and talk about belief, you want to chat foolishness to us. Yeah? That's because you got no faith, not realizing that unbelief is going to kill more people than the coronavirus. Yeah? Unbelief is going to kill more people than the coronavirus.
Well, I'll tell you what I believe.
What do you believe?
Look, you can stand on the side. That's right.
No one is except the virus, no.
That's right.
There's only one person that has one
Who's that? I agree with that. That's true.
You can die every time they get little change. Oh, that's not true.
So really, all these people running up and down being scared.
And with masks on and all that.
I was at the bus stop, I couldn't believe it, man. The woman was geared up from toes to the head, man. She had all the gear, and I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, she had with it. Oh, you can see what's right. You can see everything. They come from America. That's fair enough. Every region in their own. I'm going to die of something.
Yeah, but the thing is whether you die in the truth,
You have to die in the
or you
truth.
die out the truth.
Because people right now, right, there are two camps. There's the camp of the damned, the camp of the one that was saved.
I'm more annoyed because all the football is cancelled.
Well, that's nothing compared to what's coming. You shouldn't even worry about football at this point. You should worry about your soul and how you gonna make it. Football is just like, football is distraction.
I go to the and all the holy water fights are true. I can't hear that.
Holy water,
Yeah, it's true.
there's only one spiritual water, and that's the word,
The
man.
word, man.
It's the word of the
Holy
Most High
water
God.
is just something.
Oh, mind the camera.
No, but I mean,
It's man-made, the holy water, man. It's man-made.
no.
You know?
Well, it's invincible.
It doesn't hold weight. That holy water ain't gonna stop you from the coronavirus if you were programmed to have the coronavirus.
No, no. Because my actually, something down in the church in Rome, the big roof. He comes from Nigeria, so I'm not.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
if he's chatting with only water, he's giving you, and he's chatting about water that you can drink and
no,
splash
you
on
don't
you.
drink it.
No, but I'm saying even if it's that type of water that you can splash on you, he's giving you the wrong type of water. This is the real water. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
That's right.
That's the only type of water that we need that's going to cleanse us, man. Outside of that, you're just going to get wet. You're going to have a wet teeth or wet homosexual.
Bring out the Isaiah 66.
Which verse?
Oh, good.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse
And this
15.
is some of the raw that the brother just read about in
That's right.
Revelation 14. You know, this is some of the raw. You know, you don't need to hear some of the judgment that's coming because you're taking this thing for a joke.
For behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
I say, go back now to Revelation 14.
And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So that's what's going on. Isaiah 66 is a precept for this one. The Most High has a controversy with the people of with the nation and with the two-thirds, whoever going to end up being the two-thirds. He's got a vendetta, man. So he's coming with wrath. So that coronavirus is part of the wrath. So if I would say that those who take the chip will be destroyed.
That's right.
They will be destroyed, man. And you don't want the destruction of the Most High.
Like we said, all these things that you see now, just little steps that they're putting in place so that at the end of the day they can fully implement what they're going to do, man. So a lot of you that don't believe that the mark is a chip, in that day you will find out these steps are coming through. And it's just like we read in Deuteronomy and in Numbers. Back then, to show that your love or who you want to serve, you used to pour your ear to the door. Now they're going to make you show your allegiance by this chip.
That's right.
By that mark. And brothers bring these things out in their videos. So if you don't want to listen to this, in that day you're going to find out the hard way. But once you take that mark, that's it, man. You've sealed your faith. So this is why we're telling you now to repent whilst you have time to repent. You don't want that judgment that the Most High got coming to fall upon you. And whilst this grace is open, accept it with both arms. Repent as we keep telling you. Repent, follow the Most High, have faith in His Son.
That's right.
Like I keep saying, I'm going to keep saying it. Unbelief is going to kill more people than these viruses.
That's right, because they don't take heed. And they're worried about going to Iceland to empty the shop there. You know what I'm saying? Buying all the toilet paper and wearing some masks. They're not being worried about the fact that you have to believe in the Most High anyway to be protected. What is the mask going to do if a virus like that want to destroy you, man? What is it going to do?
And it's the Most High that sends these things. That's
exactly.
That's why you know that they don't believe in the Most High.
It's just like this, just like the woman that was here just a minute ago. She's telling us about she's saved with her pastor with the holy water.
Right.
All she's going to do with that water is get wet.
That's right.
He's given her false hope. He's given her the belief that being sprinkled over water that he prayed over will save her. Not keeping no commandments, not the faith of Yahweh, but just a bit of sprinkled water and a couple of feel-good words that he gives her in the church. And that's
the wine we're talking about. The Most High just manifested about the wine. That's the wine, man.
That's right.
And now people are drinking that wine night and day.
Which is false doctrine. And we gravitate to false doctrine because it sounds good and it makes us feel good and it's pleasing to the ear. It's just what we want to hear.
Keeps you in sin, man. This is John 3, verse 18. Says, he that believeth on him is not condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High. So your unbelief is what's going to get you killed. And it's the Most High that puts the Spirit on us to either believe or not believe. So you best pray that the Most High put the Spirit of belief on you, man. These viruses, these plagues and all these things, these are just judgment because of our unbelief.
That's right. That's right. And like I say, even can we go on Leviticus 18? Let's go to the depth of it, the depth of that, of what's going on. Leviticus 18.
Yeah, and as I'll just say as well quickly, as soon as the lady that was here, as soon as the brother brought out Ephesians 5 to show her that the word, the washing of the word was the word, that was the washing of the water was by the word, she was away on her toes. She didn't want to hear the truth. Everybody prefers to believe in a lie because it's comfortable. It's what we were taught growing up.
This is Leviticus chapter 18 verse 25. And the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants.
That's right. So that's what's going on. So, people don't understand what's going on. The earth has reached the limit of iniquity and of sin. Carry on. The cup is full. So the Most High therefore must visit this earth with plagues. That's what's going on.
Leviticus 18 and 24, it says, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things.
That's right.
That's like going back to Revelation 18 and 4, where it says, come out of her, my people.
That's right.
It says, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you.
That's right. That's right. So there you go. The reason why you got coronavirus, the reason why you got all these plagues and much more to come is because the human beings, they sin so much that the Most High is tired, and now he want to visit it. And when the Most High visit the land that he created, is destruction, is plagues, is pestilence, is famine. Alright?
Amos chapter 9 verse 8, it says, behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right.
I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
That's right.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says Yahweh.
That's right.
And the house of Jacob that's not going to be destroyed, that's the elect of Israel.
That's the elect.
Because 2/3 is missing, man.
Fact.
Because of your unbelief. It's not because of coronavirus, because of your unbelief.
You know what I'm saying? And some of us, some of our people, it don't matter what the Most High bring upon the earth, they still ain't gonna believe, man. They will stay in unbelief because they're marked. So, like I say, man, there's two sides. Which side are you on? Are you on the side of the them, or are you on the side of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai?
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 19, verse 20.
Right.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image.
Right, so there you go. For those who follow the religion, follow the ways of the word, the way of the devil, that worship his image, meaning living like he wanted you to live, and ultimately I think that will take the chief. That's what's going to happen to you, man.
These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone.
Right. And the lake of fire is the one that we read in